Today is September 8th, the 50th anniversary of the first broadcast of Star Trek. Live long and prosper. But we have news from the Mohawk Council of Kahnawà on this day as well. In the interest of increased efficiency, there are some changes that have come about, including the change from the social development unit into what is now become client-based services. We spoke to Mackenzie and the director of client-based services, Alexis Shackleton, for some details.
So MSI has moved to the Department of Labor, or the Labor Office, and Recreation has moved to client-based services.
And you call yourself client-based services now. How did that come about?
Well, with restructuring, we decided that it would be best that we move to be client-based services, but because we have incorporated sports and recreation, which is now called recreation.
And could you elaborate more on sports and recreation? There's the arena and there's also sports and recreation. Can you explain the difference?
Sure. Well, recreation really encompasses sports and recreation. It's currently still in development, how that will be detailed and how it's held operationally. But we have Mackenzie, who is working with us at our offices, and she's overseeing the policies, the global policies for recreation in the community. She also has special projects, so she assists client-based services with special projects for our unit.
Prior, I was working at the sports complex, where I was one of the supervisors at the sports complex, and I was responsible for some operations and the administration, some of the accounting. And now I have changed over here and no longer have supervision of people, which is nice. I've changed my function a little bit. I'm not handling as much administration and not as much budgeting, but I'm doing more project-oriented work. Well, now it's mostly internal clients. I've been working with some of the departments in this unit on different projects. Like one of the largest projects I'm doing right now is special needs housing. So I've been working with the housing, and I've been working with KSCS, and a couple little proposals I've been helping on here and there with social assistance.
So she's assisting us with those special projects as well as for recreation. She also is developing policies for parks and playgrounds in the community, and she's also developing policies to implement just for recreation in future in the community.
I'm still involved. Right now I'm coordinating Team Kahnawà for the Eastern Door in the North for the next Indigenous Games. Like the tryouts and everything are just going on. Still involved with coordinating the Athletic Commission, and involved with making sure the parks are inspected and repairs are completed.